In this session, we are going to discuss a very important application of stack, that is infix to postfix conversion. So, we are going for translation of one infix expression which will be taken as input and its equivalent postfix expression will be constructed. This is the algorithm. Okay. So, algorithm infix postfix conversion. Here Q is the given infix expression and P is our desired output postfix expression. So, these are the respective steps are to be followed. Push opening bracket to the stack. So, at the beginning one opening bracket will be pushed on the top of the stack and Q concatenation closing bracket, that will be assigned to Q. That means one closing bracket, first bracket, will be concatenated at the end of Q and then Q will get initialized with that. So, one parenthesis closing parenthesis will get concatenated with Q and that will be kept in Q. Now, until the stack is empty, read Q, that means the infix expression from left to right, symbol by symbol, one at a time. So, we shall read this particular Q from left to right, symbol by symbol, one symbol at a time until the stack is empty. You know that if we traverse, if we read symbol by symbol from left to right, one infix expression, then we can get 4 different symbols: operator, operand, opening parenthesis and closing parenthesis. If operand is encountered, then put it at the end of P. P is the output postfix expression. So, the respective operand will be concatenated, will be put at the end of P. If open parenthesis is encountered, then push it on the top of the stack. So, if the opening parenthesis is encountered, then push it on the top of the stack. So, out of 4 type of symbols, 2 symbols, if I get 2 of those symbols, what are the respective actions we have discussed? So, for operand, we shall keep it at the end of P. If the open bracket is there, then that will be pushed on the top of the stack. So, I am remaining with the operator and the closing bracket. So, if operator, this is the symbol of an operator. If this operator is encountered, then pop all operators from the top of the stack. That means stack will be containing so many operators. So, we should pop out those operators only from the top of the stack, not from the body of the stack, from the top of the stack only, and add it to P. So, P means the output postfix expression. So, at the end those operators will be popped out and will be added at the end of P, whose precedence is greater than or equal to the precedence of the currently scanned operator. So, that means those operators will be popped out from the top of the stack whose precedence is same or is greater than the currently scanned operator. Then after that, putting all those operators, after that push the currently scanned operator on the top of the stack. So, it will be pushed on the top of the stack after popping out those operators from the top of the stack whose precedence is greater than or equal to the currently scanned operator. Last one is the closing bracket, closing parenthesis. If closing parenthesis is encountered, then pop all operators from the top of the stack and add them to P in the order. In the order means the order in which I am popping out, in the same order they will get concatenated at the end of P until one open parenthesis is found. The open parenthesis will be also popped out from the top of the stack, and this open parenthesis and the closing will be disappeared and will be discarded. That means will be disappeared from the system. That means if we get the closing bracket, then pop all operators from the top of the stack and put them at the end of P in the same order in which they were popped from the top of the stack. And then after popping, then if we get one open bracket, then that parenthesis will be also popped out. The open parenthesis and the closing will be discarded. That means they will disappear from the system. Why? Because we know that in case of postfix expression, we don't require any bracket. operands and operator, their precedence will decide their orders will decide the precedence or the priority. And that is the end, and this particular until block will get terminated when the stack will become empty, and exit will indicate the successful termination of the algorithm. So in this way the things are taking shape. Now we know that if you consider the operator precedence, this operator, that is exponentiation, will have the precedence highest compared to star and slash, compared to plus and minus. That means if I find this division operator as my currently scanned operator, and if I find this exponentiation or multiplication or division operators on the top of the stack, then they will get popped out. But if I find that this plus or minus, either one of them has been found at the top of the stack, then no operator will be popped out from the top of the stack, and the currently scanned operator will be pushed on the top of the stack. So in this way my algorithm will be working. To have the better explanation and implementation of this algorithm, let us go for one example, and this example we are going to demonstrate in our next video. Please watch the next video. That video will be in the continuation of this one, and then our conception will be crystal clear. Thanks for watching this one.